around you. With you. I
Oh
don't
my
fucking know.
god. That was dumb.
That's
Okay,
why I was like, I don't have a good one. I didn't have a bad one that's like funny.
KTK has had so many that are worse.
I've had
than
some really
that.
bad ones, but they're deliberately bad. That one was like a stretch.
It was funny, but it was bad.
Yeah.
Really low effort there.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
Low
Bringing
hanging
it
fruit.
back. As awakening from your needed rest after having your final dinner and final drink to your last of your lives incoming before you. Awakening to find that much of your money was taken, and while no visible sign of which whoever perpetrated such an act was visible in the moment, wasn't much of a concern as you felt the eradication of this entity within Veril is far more important than a mere amount of gold, which left some of you broke. But calling Jen and making your way through the forest and eventually being met by the raccoon that Dalmar had met prior, not only learning that it is somehow the protector and or overwatcher of this area, but also seems to have some mystical ability to grant unto children and others adventures and other such funds and whatnot, being to the name of Wild Wanderer, though as Fen also wanted to call it Gizmo. Being led towards the location in question of a burrowed hole and sending Howard to his death for the umpteenth time. Traveling down and finding a decrepit, what would be a sort of castle-esque realm, if not just completely made of stone and dirt. Pillars denouncing something was here, and yet the pillars are clean, which is all that much more confusing. Also, the residents showed up, ambushing you all and showing that they're not all too happy with you guys descending upon their home.
Because the goddamn hunter pet aggroed everything.
After taking care of 2 sets of this ambush, now cleared out and taken care of, learning that there is more prevalent threats, like a speaking warlock skeleton. Finally being rid of your dangers at the time hand. What is the plan? As some of you are rather hurt, some of you a touch drained, while the rest of you mostly untouched and mostly fine.
Go yell at Sparky for aggroing fucking everything.
Sparky is doing his best.
And then go yell at Jen for being a huntard and not putting her pet on passive and
I'm gonna guess that's a League or a World of Warcraft
WoW
joke?
thing.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just any
WoW.
RPG, like when you have a pet as part of your class, the AI for the pets aren't great, so like when you jump off a ledge, the pet doesn't like teleport to you like it should. It runs around the full distance and then aggroes every mob along that pathway that it ran.
I guess that's just me not having pets in RPGs, because of that exact reason, probably.
Yeah, it's the typical thing that happens, especially in MMORPGs. And yeah, WoW made it famous with hunter pets.
I ran out of 2 liters.
Oh Jesus. Okay.
So.
Okay. We need to reevaluate.
How long does this poison last?
You have no idea.
Great. I feel like trash.
So does Veril.
Jack is gonna grab Ashwin's face.
By the way,
Stay back.
can you guys like see anything like on the map? Am I?
Oh, right. Veril. Get over
Poor
here.
Streg.
Oh, there I am.
There you go.
Oh, okay. I just saw black and I was really confused.
Yeah, it's because it's a very big covered map that we're not allowed to see until we get there.
With a dick hidden somewhere in there.
Definitely, there's a dick somewhere. It's up here somewhere.
There is one dick, a pair of tits, and I think there's a second one that Fanoa might have drawn
I
somewhere.
believe there was a second.
And then there's a dick right there.
Yeah, there's a very weird flat penile there. But-
Jack told me to stay back. I can't. I can't get away in here.
Yes, you could have. Just run back. There's plenty of room. Quit getting hit. Give a kiss on the
Ow.
forehead, but like.
Fuck.
Nobody dead yet.
What?
That
Nobody's
came out
nobody's
crackled.
dead yet. Oh shit! Did it? Fuck.
Yeah, a
Nobody's-
little crackled.
I
Like,
said nobody's dead yet in celebration.
I literally thought you said sukubliet.
Yeah, same here. I was
Like-
like, what? Did we just get Russian out of nowhere?
Yeah, like, I legitimately thought you said that, and I was like, what?
Oh yes, I speak fluent Russian now.
I mean, people.
It definitely sounded non-English.
Volmer has cast tongues on himself.
I have.
Pretty good.
Yeah, okay.
It's strategic operation. It's not war.
Remember, no Russian.
Okay.
Bruh.
Health check. How's everyone feeling?
Not great.
Ow.
Very good, comrade.
Smite!
Volmir's been possessed. I have 0 damage on me right now.
I was gonna say, Volmer took such a hit to the nod head that they suddenly go Russian.
But that's the thing. I didn't take damage that whole fight.
Yeah, because they
Or
all went
did
after
you?
fucking Astrid.
Yeah, I was trying to fucking body block, but
Those
they had
things-
reach.
Yep.
Had some sort of poison, and I don't feel good.
Is
Think
this something
I
they'll
have
probably,
any notes.
like, Jack, have any idea if this is something they'll wear off over time, or not?
Man.
Hmm,
Just straight intelligence check. That kind of doesn't fit in much realms.
yes.
I was gonna say, can I do a medicine, but that's +0 anyways, too.
18. It mostly ranges on the creature, and given the fact that these are imps, it should wear off in short time as long as you are not being hassled by more of it.
Okay.
Probably like an hour.
Okay. Anyone else feeling like shit?
I could be better, it could be worse. So,
I will remind Veril that they got their shit kicked in and are also poisoned.
Yes. I can see that. Oh.
Okay. Should we take a short rest? Or keep trying to push on?
If we keep going, I'm not gonna make it.
Well, that's only assuming that we go completely random. There has to be a path, something.
Did detect magic ever go up?
Not in here.
I'm gonna start casting that again.
Okay.
So over comms, I'll scout ahead a little bit.
Be careful, because I'm even worried about, like, the main path, because realistically, this entity knows we're coming. Like, let's
Yeah,
be real here,
course.
guys. So,
Kind of why I'm thinking we stick to these carved out ones.
that's
They're
good.
using them as ambush points, but that also means that they probably are in a connecting between the long paths.
You click sleight of hand.
You did click sleight of hand. You fool!
Oh, so I did.
So, 'cause I think you're
It's okay. I rolled a 2, a 5, a 3. Oh, there's something above a 5.
Hey,
Alright,
there you
good.
go. A 15.
Now that I clicked the right skill. Alright. Popping invis, and I'm gonna go scout ahead.
Okay.
And
Go ahead and
we'll
move
go-
yourself where you're going. And you have 60-foot dark vision, right?
Yeah.
Yep, gonna mark that right here because I need to
So-
know.
This area here, was that a dead end?
No, it
Or
wasn't.
unknown?
It was simply unknown.
I'll say,
We're gonna
my
go
ass
We
is
were
there.
mid-combat, so that would get revealed.
Should we all come out here and chill?
I think actually sitting inside here would be better.
Okay.
Okay.
Boop.
There's room in here relatively. Keep Sparky outside as like a guard.
I'll
So
just chill.
I would like to move through these tunnels, like Jen said, but with how big Sparky is, I don't think that's going to be possible.
These little tunnels?
Yeah. Because if we're going through the main thoroughfare, there's going to
That
be
is-
ambushes.
Or a pair of titties I see up there.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
Dalmar found half of the titties.
Half the titties!
God damn it. Why'd you have to draw it
Sorry.
in black?
I know, right? Now we can't see the
Okay.
titties.
I kind of want to keep exploring the cave, but I know that's probably stupid.
I think for now we need to,
I gotta rest.
yeah.
Well, I'm just scouting. You guys do whatever. You guys rest.
Dalmar, as you are around this corner or so, with your passive perception, you can't help but hear just this strange shifting and grinding all around you. This, like something is burrowing through the walls in some manner.
Guys, something's burrowing somewhere.
That's unpleasant.
I swear to God, if I fail to get the spell off twice, I am stabbing someone. And it will be this creature.
I mean, that kind of aligns with what Ulmer found, right? Like something popped out of the walls over like here.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Fuck. Oh, fuck these creatures.
Jen, for now, is going to go out with Sparky and kind of give him some pits. Sparky's earned his pits.
Oh, he hasn't.
No. Needs to be disciplined. Running off aggroing ship.
Dalmar,
I am going to sit here and clean myself up.
as you come around to this area here, wherein you see that there are a lot more pillars, a lot more decrepit layout. You can definitely see that this place has been traveled far more than what you've just traveled through yourself. With footprints on the ground and scrapes across where what would be stone just lying there has now been moved and shifted. One of the things to note of is the fact that you can see some of these have bases of where statues once would have been, but have now been shattered and broken.
So here's a fun little tidbit, everyone. I'm seeing bases of broken statues here.
Oh.
So
Okay.
that's a thing. And I'm gonna go down here.
You found the second half of the tits.
Oh shit. Could be also the bottom of a nutsack,
It could be.
Good.
Could be.
I mean, they're the same shape.
roughly. It's just how far does the crease go? That's the difference. Love how we're all
I mean,
taking.
the argument could be made one's more teardrop shape and one's more oval, but doesn't matter.
Dama, are you
That
sure you should be going that
corner.
Oh, probably not.
Dalmar, I need you to make an acrobatics check.
God damn
Ooh.
it. Round 2, motherfuckers.
I mean, if anyone's gonna do this, it's him. That's better.
Fuck.
Natural 20.
So these
Dalmar, as you creep into this area, what would not be of any sort of warning in any which way, simply because it was within the wall itself. You hear the faintest shifting of the dirt itself as it reaches out and just a bony claw just grasps around you and holds you in place. And you just hear this warlock skeleton just cackling. Is there anything you do in that moment? I'll give you one thing to retort. Since your passive perception would be very high, I'll give you something to retort with.
I think a reflexive stabby stab, first of all.
That'd be your one action. You also wouldn't get a sneak attack because you're not stealthed.
Yeah. Well, so his reaction is going to be fling a blade and scoot. He's going to start shooting scoot, but
if that's what you want to do, I'm willing to give it.
Can I change my plan a little bit? I'm going to not use the dagger. Do I get movement and action?
If you can get away.
Okay, that's fair. I will try disengage.
You're currently grappled.
Oh shit, okay, so I need a grapple check then.
You would need a grapple check at that point if you're trying to just get away just naturally. Or you can use Psionic Die to teleport.
Yeah, we're... Fuck, alright, yeah.
These things have tremor sense and can see invisibility. Some shit.
Oh, that's good.
Even more than enough.
45. Can't tell if that's a wall. So I can go teleport there.
Yep. As you poof out of the grasp of this creature, you do just hear that cackle and just kind of just hide in the shadows. They belong to us.
And then I'm going to go here and pop invisibility and reroll stealth.
You are still invisible. Because that dagger throw is not an attack, that's an ability. You are still invisible.
Oh, fair, okay. Alright, y'all. Well, found it. Well, no, it found me, really. Found the skeleton thing burrowing through the walls.
How did it see you?
I'm still invisible. It didn't. It just got me.
How? Like that? Okay, that's not good.
Yeah.
Probably should come back then and not risk it.
It's in that moment, Delmo, that you start hearing that shifting and grinding grow louder in that area. Like you can audibly hear the shifting of dirt and stone making its way towards the section that you're at.
Do I hear one unit of shifting or multiple units of shifting?
Sounds more like multiple.
Sorry, guys. They know where we are. Well, they know where I am. It
Well,
seems
then
like
get the
there's
hell out of there.
multiple coming.
Fall the fuck back.
Yeah. And be quiet about
Boop,
it.
I'll try
Wave
to
dash.
reroll.
You rolled that? Oh wait, no man.
How long was this?
Only about, at best, 3 minutes.
Damn it.
Yeah, I'm still waiting here. Like, I'm not. Yeah, we should just still sit where we're at. Just because they heard him up there, wherever the hell he was at, doesn't mean that they know exactly where we're at. So let's not
We're
go
in their
looking
realm,
for-
though. That's assuming a lot that they don't know where we're at.
I mean, we already knew they were around. Whole place is gonna be crawling with these things. That's kind of a given. I
In
think.
fact, I want to scoot up here, maybe. Well, Dalma's first instinct is lure these things away from the party. So, we're going to stay a little bit north of the party, I think.
I mean, not gonna matter with Sparky standing out there.
Yeah, that's fair.
Or to hide a
Amazing.
Thunderbird.
See Jen kind of looking at Sparky in that kind of moment, goes like, "He's too much of a big walking target, isn't he?"
Yeah.
We're not gonna be able to hide while we're in here, but he'd be invaluable in the fight. So,
That's assuming that it's going to be in these tunnels.
Assuming.
I haven't seen any reason why they'd let Sparky walk into their boss's room.
I mean, if they're all dead, they don't have a choice.
I mean, no offense here, but we got ambushed by 2 parties, and we've been whittled. I don't know if killing all of them is the option here. I'd love to, but those motherfuckers can really do some damage.
We're running into the issue of if we go in through these tunnels, like we run into the issue of them coming out of the walls and ambushing us. If we maintain the main tunnel, then we have less. Well, we have more of a chance of seeing them coming, and then we can also keep Sparky with us while doing that.
Unless Sparky's not with us.
What do you mean?
And you would hear kind of like a very sad chirp come from Sparky in that moment.
We're really leaving both. We're gonna leave both pets behind, are we? We're leaving Misha. We're leaving Sparky.
I honestly don't see why we would leave Sparky behind. Still, I mean, I don't think going through these tunnels now is really a smart idea. These small tunnels. If they're literally coming out of the walls.
And we shouldn't be there to begin with.
Yeah. Having a wider area for us to spread out and see shit coming, I think is the smarter path. Granted, we don't know what the final passageway to the boss is going to look like, but still. I mean, it's your bird. Your call. But that's just my thought process.
Depends on what route we're going. If we're not going down the small tunnels, there's no reason for him to leave. If we're going down the big ones, could use a thunderclap or 2.
I mean, so far every time we've gone down side tunnels, we've been ambushed. So,
Kind of been once, though. We also got ambushed
Twice.
once down the main tunnel.
I mean, they came out of that side tunnel there to the right. So, kinda both times, but either way. Like I said, your call. I think well, actually, as a group, what do you guys think? Like, I'm leaning more towards main tunnel. What's everyone else think?
Yeah, let's stick to the main tunnel where possible.
Yeah.
If practical.
The part of me does want to check the side tunnels for loot, but that's probably not smart, and there's probably not gonna be shit, so...
Speaking of which, any of those guys right there had shit on them?
Not seem like it. They were just made of bone.
That's what I thought.
I mean, maybe after we clear everything out, we could check around more.
That's kind of what I'm thinking, because if this entity is controlling these things, they might go away if it's dead. But I don't know.
Okay, so we know that there's something up there where Dalmar scouted ahead. Have we gone this direction at all? South?
Nope.
I mean, we've walked by. Well, there's no other passageways because we've walked through here already.
Yeah, but doesn't this continue further that direction?
Mm-hmm.
We at least see.
Revealing.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the second dick. I don't know what that is. I think that's meant to be a potato.
Okay.
Those are
They were meant
balls,
to
clearly.
be boobs. The nipples are misplaced.
Oh,
It's a lot harder
Relatable.
to do when you can't see.
Jesus.
Dalmar looking further in.
I'm still invisible, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
You have found the other pair of testicles.
With the pencil dick.
Poor fella.
By the way, Dalmar, that was very loud.
Sorry.
The fingers.
Louder than I expected them to be, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so we have multiple paths to take.
As Dalmar keeps creeping forward without saying a damn thing to anybody.
I assume mentally he's keeping us updated,
Not really.
right?
Yep,
No?
thought so.
Great.
I saw that coming.
Normally, yes. This time he's focused. He's focused.
Oop.
I'll report what I see.
Also the rogue and typical MMORPGs stealthing ahead and aggroing
Not saying
shit because
shit.
they got too close and
Mhm.
running it back to the group.
Of course, and then it's obviously the hunter's fault because the hunter exists.
Once again, though, looking further to the west, you can see that there are more stones that are starting to kind of gather up, or more like they've been put in certain place once more, scraped and moved and maneuvered. Almost like the further you go in here, the more structural this place becomes.
I'm almost thinking we turn back and go down this pathway since Dalmar alerted everyone to the north of us.
Yeah, I think I'd vote for down that way somewhere.
Yeah.
See, kind of want to say keep going that way, but I think I see pillars on the ground.
There
I'd
are.
say, so that might be the better option.
Yeah. We already knew there was pillars because of these
Mhm.
ones over here too. We saw. Yeah, seen them
Jack
more,
did
but-
try to investigate those, but unfortunately, with a low roll and far too much decrepit damage, those were not helpful.
Hmm.
Still think us sitting here for a bit and taking the short rest though to get
Mm-hmm.
everyone healthy. Should do that because
Fine. I'll stop exploring. I'll be a good rogue.
wait, you weren't here with us?
Why would I be out scouting?
Goddamn it, Dalmar.
Let's see. I'm not using arcane recovery yet.
Are we allowed to have a short rest? Can I click the short rest button, please?
Well, my big question is, where are you guys actually short resting? I would like to see your tokens in placement of where you are short resting.
Do we want a short rest out here,
We need
or do we
need to
want a
huddle
short
up.
rest where we're at?
I say we either do it here where Jack and Astron is at, or we need to go back near the entrance. One of the two.
Oh,
can
the
hut
entrance,
still.
yeah.
Say that again, Dalmar?
Oh, the entrance, yeah.
I'd be better off with the entrance, yeah.
I'd be down for that.
Okay, and then Walmart could do the hut technically.
Hut and alarm.
Mhm.
And then maybe then I can finally cast off detect magic before the short rest ends.
Boop. Boop. Da boop.
My inner ring is the perfect example of the hut.
It is, yes. It is the hut. So, as hut is popped and alarm is placed, and you all start to kind of relax, kind of tend to your wounds as best as possible. As time goes on, as Vomer, detect magic in the bubble will not work because magic does not go outside the bubble.
I'm doing this at the end of the rest when we're about to leave, but yeah, I know it won't work.
Okay, figure as much. About 20 or so minutes in to your rest, Veril, you feel an unnerving sensation. Not so much of being watched, but that something has just changed.
I do.
And you do see Jen kind of give you a side eye as well, kind of like, did you feel that too?
Who?
To Jen.
Oh, Jen. I'm gonna look around. Or was it more of like a feeling that something changed, or like maybe something around us like physically changed?
It just feels like a sensation, like that little twang in the back of your head that's like, something's wrong.
See. I was gonna say something then and I forgot. Just
It's up to you if you want to say anything about it.
ask Jen what she thinks that was, since obviously she probably felt that too. Um,
I was kind of hoping you know.
yeah.
My connection's not as good with him as yours is now. And you would see that Jen kind of just looks to the rest of the park and was like, we're not sure what's going on, but something's happening.
Keeping an eye out.
I also didn't kill the sentry. Maybe that was the wrong thing to do.
Mike, a little closer.
I didn't kill the sentry. I wonder if that was the wrong thing to do.
I mean, maybe, but at this point in time, though, they know we're here. Like, they've known we're here. I don't know if that really changes anything.
Fair.
After another 15 or so minutes, 35 minutes into that rest, you all hear a voice echoing through the walls of these chambers. Fools who cross onto the domain of my lord, voluntarily give yourselves to his mercy, for it will be the only way that you find it. Or mayhaps sacrifice those my lord expects, for in blood may you save your own.
Come forth and get stabbed. Let's get it over with.
Tamar's like, that's a lot of words for someone who's about to get their ass beat.
Fuck around and find out.
Time goes on and no actual action has been taken. 10 minutes pass. 15. It's on that 20th minute, just before you have your peak at the short rest. Dalmar, Veril, and Volmer, give me perception checks.
Did my alarm go off?
Let me double check the wording on alarm, because it might not.
I think it depends on where you put the alarm. So if like you put an alarm up
Yes.
here or an alarm down here,
I always set it on us.
I do not think I did very well on that. I don't know. It still doesn't connect. That's kind of annoying.
It's because you're celebrating Christmas too early, Bill.
Yes, it is a range, so you can do it as a range.
yeah, you could set like a tripwire alarm up here. So if something walked through it,
Sure, right, yeah.
it would go off.
Yeah.
Putting one
Yeah.
around like on us doesn't really make sense.
Fair. Yeah. I'll do that.
So where would you be doing it, like across the pathways?
I think I'd put it like basically have it cover this area in front of us because we're safe from behind, right? We're pretty confident in that.
Unless they come out from the entrance tunnel, pretty much.
So basically have it cover this whole section. How big is it? Let me double check.
To 20-foot cube.
So, like, if you did it like that,
Yeah, so 20-foot cube, or you can make it like a line of 20 feet at best.
20 feet.
So boom.
There.
Or better yet, if Sparky can step back a bit, I can basically cover, unless they literally hug the walls.
That does not give us very much warning. We're right there. We can see it at that point. Alarm seems to be. I think alarm works better as an early warning system.
Yes, but it's also very small and we're covering a lot of space.
Also, take note, you can designate if a creature does or doesn't set it off. So even if Sparky is like right there, you can just say Sparky doesn't set it off.
Well, yeah, but I also, like, even that little bit, like that 1 second for Sparky to react, I want Sparky to have that.
I will simply preface that putting it outside the dome does not help you in this instance.
Oh, okay, then it probably wouldn't go off.
Nope.
So what I'm hearing is my original plan to put it in the dome like I normally do would have been better.
Would have. Veril with a 6. Okay. Vaughn with 11. Dalmar with a 30. Dalmar.
You could do multiple alarms, you know that, right?
Yes.
Can you?
You
do
can.
Yeah, so you.
Yes.
you put
As
a-
long as they're within an 8-hour period, you can just fucking spam alarms.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna drop alarms wherever we go.
So, like,
Yeah,
having one in
really
the
could.
dome, you probably still would have done that on top of the others, but yeah.
I believe they're just 10-minute casting times. Yeah, 10-minute casting time. So yeah, every 10 minutes you can plant one up until 8 hours, and they start just kind of poofing off of each other.
But like when we stay in a hotel, you could put an alarm on every single one.
Yeah,
of
I just forgot. I forgot I've been
yeah,
doing.
he has been doing that.
Okay.
I just forgot. So wait. So what I can do is I can use 3 to make like a long-standing tripwire around here, and then
Take
one
note.
on the dome.
That means that every single one of these is 10 minutes.
It's 30-minute rest. It's short rest. Okay, I'll just do one on the dome and then the 120-foot. I
Well,
was
short
trying to
rest is
line
an
up.
hour.
Short rest is an
Oh,
hour.
yes.
Even with trance, it's still an hour.
Oh, okay. So I'll do
Yeah,
one on the dome.
trance only
and then
cuts down long rest.
I'll do one on the dome, and then I'll do the one straight line. I start with the dome though, because that's just what I always start with.
Well, the one straight line you just did was
Wait,
40
actually,
feet.
yeah. Wait, so that'd be 2.
That's still
Wait,
be 2.
fuck.
That's still 3 total.
Wait, actually, I can't make 2. Because I can't make them outside the dome.
Okay. You
Because I can't. No, 'cause I
place
can't.
them first, then you pop dome, then you do one inside.
But that's
But are
still
we
an
really
extra
gonna
30 minutes, and we really
It
needed to
is.
rest quickly.
It
so
is.
it
Hey,
probably would have
we-
just been the dome.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We'd probably
Yeah.
just drop the dome and then, yeah.
That's the problem. That's what I'm saying. Is you have to take note. Yes, you can place multiple. Each one of these is 10 fucking minutes, though. Nah, technical correction, 11 minutes, because you have it as a ritual.
Yeah. Or if you just burn the spell slots, it's only 1 minute.
I don't think he has it as a
Oh,
cast.
prepared.
I don't prepare it as a cast, because why would
Yeah.
I need it as a cast?
Yeah.
Yep.
No, I get it. 100% get it.
Yep. That's I'm like, oh, technically it's 11 minutes.
Well, technically.
Actually.
Works better when you actually have the glasses to do it.
That sounds
So my dumbass just... "Nyeh." Oh, fuck. Well,
But, long story short, while Volmer and Veril are mostly paying attention to the outside, Dalmar being far more attent all around, there comes a very, very brief moment, Dalmar, that you feel this faint shiver run down your spine, this instinctive knowledge that something is in there with you guys. And from your shadow, to be specific, you see a clawed hand with recognizable pustule black balls just starting to crawl its way out.
I'm gonna stab it.
McStab.
Like that shit.
21 hits. But 24 points of damage right off the bat, as instantly as you see that, with an instinct reaction, reaching back to stick into it, right, the coating, for another 14 points. As you stab into the arm, instantly it reflexes and pulls itself back into the shadow, almost like a liquid, before it just solidifies right back on the ground.
that was a shitty sneak attack roll. Goddamn. 4,
Yeah.
1, 1, 2, 3, 2.
Mm-hmm. But you all just see, just in an instant, Dalmar, just out of absolute nowhere, draws a dagger and stabs right behind him, to which you just see the ripple in his shadow before it just solidifies like it was nothing.
What the fuck was that?
A hand.
Oh.
Yeah, they're coming out of the ground now.
Fuck,
I don't know why, but I love how Delmar's like, yeah, they're attacking.
Jack's gonna stand up, and the worst thing is, I can't do what I want it to do because he's the one casting the light, so all the shadows point away from him. Actually, with his height, he probably could. He's gonna stand up still, make sure everyone's still sitting, and he's gonna sit there and wait like fucking demonic whack-a-mole. It's just everyone's shadow.
Give me a perception check.
Justice is blind.
Justice is also very hopping back and forth and looking always left, right, up, down, just trying to see like which shadow is moving, but you're never sticking long enough on one shadow to be really truly focused on one or the other.
Demonic whack-a-mole.
23. As Jack is constantly just whipping his head back and forth, left and right, just constantly bouncing from one shadow to another, Dalmar, you notice that another shadow starts to ripple. Being of Benoa's.
Rakam's Fen, sit still.
When he says
As you
it.
start to watch the hand just creep up, 19 hits.
When he says that, do I see this thing too?
He points it out. Yes. The question will be is that...
Oh, I clicked on...
Nah, I'd let it happen. I'd say you guys can unify that attack with mental comms.
Do I even need to? Fucking hell.
Delmar!
Dalmar causing a fuck ton of pain.
Not me. Goddamn. 2d6s, rolled ones on both of them. A d8, rolled a 2. A d6, rolled a 1.
Yet again, as you strike at this hand, reaching from the shadow instantly, and while you unify your attacks to crack at the same time, Jack trying to hammer downward as the hand is retreating, reduces a lot of that damage. But hey, at least you felt impact. And you do see Jen at that point kind of like, okay, we can't fucking do this for whatever long time. That is gonna get fucking annoying.
How close are we to like actually having a short rest?
About 10 or so minutes off.
Let's do
I'm just
this.
sitting here. I need a rest. I cannot not have a rest.
Yeah. Let Jack and I deal with this. You all rest.
I can help. I don't have. I wasn't damaged. I'm not recovering spell slots through this, so.
Demonic whack-a-mole. Let's do this shit.
Potential better idea than sitting here smacking. They're coming from the shadows, right?
Yes.
Hey, Jack, can you trade places with Dalma?
I guess.
Your shield is bright, right? Wait, his shield is bright, right?
My weapon is. Well, both are. Weapon and shield.
I'm gonna ignite Crescent to try to cover all the shadows in the room in the lights.
They also said that the shadows belong to them.
Yes,
Did very openly specify that, yes.
yes, but it's worth trying. That's the thing. Like, if it works, it works, you know?
Give me an intelligence check with advantage, because you're having aid with Jack here to work on that. Okay. Maneuvering yourself and doing your absolute best that you can, trying to cover up all those shadows in every way possible. Well, a very funky, not entirely comfortable position for what it's worth. At least it would just be the two of you for what you can gleam to reduce as much shadow as possible from any of you.
So, Dalma can watch what's remaining.
For the most part.
Seems good.
Varel, give me a wisdom saving throw.
With
Lovely.
+3.
Varel reveals
Oh, right,
the
your thing's broken. Right, your thing's broken.
11.
14 is not enough, but it's not that bad of an effect right now.
Varel gets possessed and reveals they have darkness prepared. We get attacked from all of the darkness.
TVK.
In that moment, Varel, you feel a piercing presence trying to get into you. A familiar one. One that you do not like the feeling of any more than remembering that it's there. But it doesn't do anything to necessarily grab onto you. All it simply does is just forewarn you and simply says, "You're not the only one I have possessed."
Yay. There's something I'm supposed to be doing here, but I don't know what.
Dalmar, with your dark vision reaching farther than anybody else's in this instance, as you are looking out to see anything that comes from the darkness itself, you would see a man, just casually walk into your line of sight from the shadows themselves.
From where?
From the west side, over here. Oh, right, you guys can't see that because I'm in GM layer ping. From that direction. Just casually.
Okay,
Holding
so invisibility, stealth.
Then, without word, without mention, he just opens his book, gestures in your direction, dome is gone.
Did I get my short rest?
Nope.
Motherfuck. Now I'm mad.
You know, I can recast. Short rest isn't like dictated by the dome.
Do I see this guy?
I would
Not at your range.
Well, I'm
It
gonna
is
be
literally
looking
at the
around.
cusp of
I have
Dalmar's
60
range.
feet of dark vision.
Oh, you do? Then you be
I'm
able to
pretty
see
sure
it.
tieflings have 60 feet of dark vision, right?
60 or 30?
I think
It
dark
is 60.
vision is. Yeah, dark vision is standard 60 feet.
Give that to you.
Fen would also have 60 feet of dark vision, right?
I think I only have 30, but let me. I do have 60.
Yeah,
Does
Yeah.
have 60.
60
Wow, more
is
you had
the-
dark vision than I thought you did.
Yeah,
So
60
Volmer-
feet is standard for dark vision, so Volmer should have 60 feet too.
Volmer
It's-
does,
yes,
but
it's
Volmer is
Literally
a
just
fact.
Veril, Jen, and I.
Yeah, because you're fucking human.
So in that moment, many of you just see this man just walk from the shadows, see Dalmar just go poof, to which he very quickly just book open, hand gesture, dome is gone. And just for knowledge, he is just standing there menacingly.
Oh, hello.
Ew. I hate him.
fucking finger waggler.
Your favorite,
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Maid Slayer.
Dalmar, though, as you do go further in that direction, you would see from behind him oh, tokens work. Damn you, tokens.
So I moved 30 feet out. I'm assuming only one turn has elapsed, quote unquote.
Quote unquote.
Okay. Since we're not technically in initiative yet, but
Let's see. Him pop up? God damn it. Work, damn you. You know what? If I do like this, will that work? Yes, the answer is yes. Oh, I grabbed the tits as well. Fuck me.
Oh my god, you can drag the tits?
I can drag the tits. It's
That's
very
a
annoying. Their
hell of a
hitbox is so weird, but I can, in fact, drag the tits.
That can I just say that is a hell of a quote.
That is a fucking quote of quotes,
Great
yes.
that should go in your guys' book like immediately. Yep. That's a
Oh my
book
god, I
moment.
can drag the tits.
But you just see behind him 4 of these familiar blood-like creatures just trailing behind. And his eyes just lock onto you, Dalmar. You've made your choice.
I
Live
told you,
with
come
it.
get stabbed. Let's get it over with.
Let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Nobody has fucking told the rest of us what is going on. You dark vision motherfuckers.
Okay, so for Volmir, my headcanon is it doesn't even
Perfect.
come to mind.
Makes fucking sense.
Wow. All right.
Look at all of us at 6 right there. 666. Oh fuck.
Jesus Christ.
No, he's left us at this point in time.
Yeah. I'm not gonna be able to do much if I didn't get that short rest.
It's okay.
Fuck.
Ooh, even Sparky didn't really get much of anything. Jen did at least.
We can see Jen's rolls, but we cannot see Sparky's roll.
No, because he's considered a monster.
Rude.
Racist. I mean,
And this guy. Oh. Tied with Jen. Which one of you two have the higher dex? I don't remember Jen's dex being that low.
oh. Does she got the alert or whatever?
With that being said, though, Fen, you're the first one to act as bubble falls, and you can see in the distance this edgy as fuck shadow man who has just popped the bubble for y'all. Just appear. What do you do? Oh, that one showed it for y'all. Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
That was the dark vision for Jen, or for Fen.
Oh.
Like I said, I have everyone's lightings on, so it looks garbage to me, but for you guys, it should look pretty normal.
We can't hear you, Fen. You're muted.
I'm talking to myself. I'm trying to find. I can't
Okay.
remember how far I can move.
Should be like 40, 45?
I think
35.
45, but I don't actually remember.
Do you
Should that be on
35.
your character sheet?
Oh, I found it. It's 35.
Dude.
I couldn't remember where it was.
Yeah, because normally it'd be 45 because barbarian, but you a halfling.
Gnome.
I mean, I almost called her a hobbit, so.
Okay. Oh yeah, can I read? Actually, no, not yet. Never.
We have so many rages per day, right?
She has
What?
4 per day.
I have to smack something or be smacked.
She
or
has to
drunk.
keep smacking or keep being smacked for it to keep up. Yeah.
I'm learning.
Is that a change from 3-5?
More than likely.
No.
It isn't until 16 that she could just go, I'm hangry all day long. Is that all you're doing, Fun? Just running on up? Then he is just... Yeah, he's just gonna look at you all with a glare, a grimace, and locks onto Jen in that moment. As he's gonna use his action to force her to make a Constitution saving throw. And
3?
bail. As you watch Jen just in that moment grab onto her own arms and just growl and grit her teeth in excruciating pain before you just see these needle-like juts of blood just like pouring out of her like a porcupine.
Oh.
Oh God. She's becoming one of those things.
Bad roll, but 25
Oh,
points of
Let's ruin it, you
damage.
guys. I'm so smart. I
As
forgot.
you watch her just kind of like try and break off those blood-like needles, to which he is just going to close his book, and he vanishes.
That motherfucker.
That goddamn coward.
Anyone got counter
Damn.
spell?
I'm not within range.
What is the range on counterspell? 60 feet.
60 feet.
Been just out.
He was right there, wasn't he?
I haven't moved him yet.
He was right here.
He was here. He was one above Dalmar and that distance off. I literally haven't moved him yet.
Well, fuck.
Okay.
I accidentally did when I switched him to layer. Bloop.
Fucking teleporting bastards.
Jen, recovering from that, and is not happy about it. She's not even gonna move, she's just gonna Eldritch Blast. Hit. Cool, what a whiff and a half. The worst part is Fen and Spike are in her way. That's not great.
Okay, so I clicked my character. I'm not
Dude,
on the
Jen's a
initiative.
warlock. Interesting.
Where did you get, Veril?
I got 8.
8?
8. Yeah. I'm not rolling very high today.
Clearly. 10 damage on this guy. And then let's see if he hits Fen or Sparky. Currently hitting for Sparky, unfortunately. You still have all of them. Cool, what a fucking failure of failures. Yeah, we have not had you use any of your wild shapes so far. For that exact reason.
So now do you have to
Excellent.
re-roll if it's gonna hit Fan or Spike?
That would be a thing. She just like... She's excruciating from that pain as the first shot goes off. She tries to go for the second one, but she can just fucking hitting the dirt at her feet. Manages to shoot off the second one in that moment.
Oh, man. Double
These
that
guys... Give Fen a hug. Can't give Fen a hug yet. Can't give Fen a hug yet. Can't give a hug yet. Natural 20 on Fen. That's not great.
Not at all.
Fen, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw as well. After this damage. $24, perfectly fine. You take 29 points of fire damage as it literally just body tackles you in the center of your core and bursts all upon you as you feel your flesh sizzling away. But you manage to kind of brush all of it off before it can cling to you so you don't take any more residual damage in the coming turns. I just realized, is one of those the fucking initiative holder? Probably is. It fucking is. God damn it. I always fucking do this.
Wait, did it just like hug Fen and explode?
Yep.
And kill itself?
Yep.
It totally pulled a Chaozu.
Yes.
Yes, it did. Yes, it literally just pulled a Chiatsu.
Great. Great. Wonderful.
Barky. Oh god, was Fen too close at that point? Ben might be too close at that point. Who
Sorry,
strikes
y'all.
that one? You are just too close! They got just close enough that he can't understrike them.
Oh, it has to actually target.
It has to be on a target.
That sucks, because... Yeah.
Pecky Pecks. Two miss, one hit. Sparky, you're doing great. 9 points of pecking damage from the Sparky. Volmer, what you up to?
Action move here. Bonus action move here. I think that's... it's hard to see over the multiple layers, but I think that's a spot I can stand.
Yes.
Okay. And I want to fire off a 3rd level spell, because fuck yeah.
If you want, I can take off your crescent
layer?
because obviously your dark vision does way more.
Yeah, but I'm keeping him on for other people, so yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, fun spell time.
Lightning bolt. So both of those have to make dexterity saving throws. Natural 20 and 16. So the first one saves, the second one takes full damage. I believe it's only half damage even on a save, right?
I believe so. Let me go check. Half as much on a successful save.
Yep. So roll the damage. First one takes half, second one takes the full brunt.
It was.
Oh right, sorry, rolled right there. I forget that D&D or Beyond 20 does the work for us. That is just enough. With Sparky's peck is enough to make that one burst, which means Sparky now needs to make a Constitution saving throw. Boy, you imagine a giant burb has a lot of Constitution? Yeah, go figure. He takes 7 points of fire damage and is not going to take residual damage after. So as you run on up to the side and take that lightning shot as a crack of thunder goes off. One of them managing to just barely dodge enough to just a large chunk of it gone, but the other one completely pierced through and burst in its burning blood form. You have more movement if you really want it.
I have 10 feet more movement, which I am not going to use. I'm going to just stand here.
Sounds good. Varel.
Menacingly.
Okay, so I was like, oh, elemental, but then I'm like seeing how easy these things are dying, and I'm like, oh, well. Give me a second. Wait, I'm on push to talk, and it's like, hold on. Okay, yeah. So give me a moment. I'm sorry, my laptop's like dead.
Good.
Apologies. Okay, so the thing was going really in and out, so I only got to really map like what you guys were doing to hit them. However, I think they explode. That's all I got from that. Am I dying again? Am I dying again?
Oh, you're there.
No, you're there.
Oh shit.
But I just wasn't sure if you're done with your own analysis.
I don't know if I was right or wrong. I'm like hearing like,
They are exploding upon death and kamikaze, apparently.
oh.
You are also very low on health.
And poisoned.
So true, bestie.
So in other words, stay the fuck back here.
You have spells for a reason.
Looking at
I am anxiously crocheting
through?
because I couldn't keep still.
I don't think it went through.
Probably not. Because for some reason yours keeps breaking.
Hey.
What were we trying to do?
Ice storm.
Oh, Ice Storm. Okay. Where are you placing
No,
this?
is that bad? Oh wait.
It's a pretty big radius.
Yeah, I just saw that. Sorry. Probably should have looked at that first. One
That's
moment.
a 20-foot
Also,
cylinder.
conserve spells, because we still have to fight the bad guy.
Well, I
Got
mean, I
any-
guess I
got
have
any
my
cantrips?
spear.
The only damaging cantrip they got is a
Yeah,
thorn
oh
whip.
It was like I have Thorn Whip, but I think that brings it closer to me.
It does.
Can
Just
you
I have Entangle.
Grab your spear
spend
and
this
chill.
turn healing yourself?
I could do that. I also have Entangle. Would that be useful at all?
Yeah.
I
Yes.
apologize.
Do you want to expend resources? That is up to you.
What?
Again,
What'd you say?
Entangle, very useful. Do you want to expend your resources now? Up to you.
Mm,
Because as Astron said, you still got a big bat to deal with, and now an edgy motherfucker on top of that, too.
stop.
Edgy
Cantrips.
motherfucker's not the big bad
Okay,
motherfucker.
fine. I'm not trying to bring it closer to me.
Can Jack just
'Cause I think
hand Veril his bow?
Can I just throw my spear?
You could throw your spear.
Okay, I'm gonna throw my spear.
It is 2060, so whichever one you aim it at, unless you move closer, it's gonna be at disadvantage. You have to be at least within 20 feet to not be at disadvantage.
I am a mess. I apologize.
You're right.
You are actually, you know what? It doesn't really matter because you're poisoned, so any attacks you make are at disadvantage anyways.
Yeah.
Oh well. Okay, fair enough.
So huck it.
I lost it. Where is it?
Actions,
There it is.
top of it. Did you click it?
Fine.
There it is. 13 does not hit. As you try. Oh, wait, disadvantage anyway, so go ahead and roll again. Just in case you get that
No.
nat 1.
Uh,
I got
Even worse.
Okay.
8. Trying your best to huck that spear if that poison in your body is just not letting you, and it just falls short before it even gets to the creature. You have movement if you want it. Feral, you have movement if you want it.
Top
Uh-oh.
help. Okay, there we go.
There you go.
No.
Ashrin, from your nervous crocheting, what do you want to
I am panicking.
do?
I think Veril just had a stroke.
I think Veryl's laptop is having a stroke.
Both.
Where's my button? How do I... There it is. Jesus Christ.
I'll just blast! Miss. Hit on the second one.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot that one that's in front of Volmer.
Good. 10 points of
Oh, I have
damage.
3, don't I?
You do have 3.
Okay.
That hits as well. 18 points of total damage as one impact after the other. While the first one misses, still lands on the second and the third. Oh, hey. Disadvantage because you're poisoned. So first one misses. Second one still hits.
Hit.
Okay. Second one or final one misses.
Okay, so that 8 points goes away, right?
Yep. Movement.
Nah, I'm good.
Dalmar. Anything you're doing right now?
Oh, sure.
Hang on. Dalmar and I both got 6s. I'm 90% sure that Dalmar's Dex.
You are
is
correct. I
higher
did
than
not take
mine,
account
so
for that.
He should have gone first.
Yes, he should have.
Jack, what's your Dex?
Fucking goose egg.
Fair enough.
Worse than the both of you. Yes,
Yeah.
that one was correct. I missed out on Dalmar and Ashrin. That's my bad.
I have strength, con, and charisma. That is
Yep.
it. Everything else is 10.
Hmm. Well, we're gonna go for this mofo right here. Me.
20 hits.
Advantage. He's invisible.
Oh yeah, advantage because you are invisible. That's true. Yes.
Oh,
At least the first strike is invisible. So
excellent.
Fish for that nat 20.
fish for the nat 20.
Oh.
Oh, no nat 20, but still hits and still gets you sneak attack.
Wait.
26 points of damage. And the second attack unfortunately misses with the bonus actually trying to strike it as it notices you're there after the first initial strike. It recomposes itself and dodges your attack. Shift that. Movement if you want it.
Hmm. Okay. I'm not gonna let this thing explode all over me. Or try not to.
Jack, what are you up to?
Okay, so first off, I am going to... Yeah, bonus action. I'm going to cast Healing Spirit, creating a little... Well, kind of like a panther or whatever spirit around Ashrin. So it just kind of like purrs and cuddles up to her, healing her 3 points
Ashrin.
of health. And just be like, stay here.
Oh.
Get some health back. Jack's gonna turn around without even moving from his spot. Well, okay, does Volmer have a light source off of him?
Yes.
Okay.
Crescent.
Just making sure. He's just gonna pull out his short bow.
How much was that I healed?
3.
3.
Okay.
But this goes for its concentration up to a minute. I can heal
it's
you
4
times.
charges? Yeah.
1 plus my charisma, so yeah. 4 charges. So you can get a total of 46 at the end of this. And I'm just gonna take 2 shots with my bow at that.
Take thine shots.
Nope.
That is a whiff. That does hit.
Hey! Ooh. Next
And
damage.
bow's non-magic, right?
Not magic.
That is only 3 points of damage. As you see the arrow sink into its body, and while it does jolt at the impact, you almost see visibly the bow start to wither and boil away as it enters its body.
Just back into the bag.
Before you go, Fen, this one will not get a sneak attack on Dalmar, but it will on the Fen.
Will it? I don't think barbarians can be surprised past a certain level, can they?
Danger sense is what
That
he's talking about.
might be a good point, actually. I think you're
Yeah.
correct. I think you are fucking correct. I might be forgetting that. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, Barbarian is the anti-rogue class.
Advantage on stuff, uncanny sense, dodge from danger, advantage on dexterity, gain the benefit you can't be blinded or incapacitated. It's not danger sense.
Nope.
Feral instinct?
Yeah, additionally, if you're surprised at the beginning of the combat or can act normally, only if you enter the rage before doing anything else on that turn. No, they don't have that anymore.
Fen, at the very least, does not have anything like that. I know that there is something like that. I know you're correct. There is something like that. Fen does not have it.
Okay. My bad.
Is that part of Berserker?
Yeah, now I'm curious. Like, what part is it from? I know it's
Yeah.
in there somewhere.
I'll look up.
Only the first one's going to be at advantage. 25 to hit, Fen.
I'm gonna let you just use your critical thinking skills and figure that out for yourself.
I don't know. It might miss. Oh wow, another one. Okay, and 16 to hit. 16 does not hit, so it does get 2. Does not land the third. As from your shadow, claws right into your ankle, to the back of your spine. It's the third strike. You manage to swat it off in reaction to the pain. You take 12 points of piercing damage. And... First off, let's pop that one back on initiative. You watch as 12 little orbs of light start to glow around it. These little golden balls.
Oh god, this is another one of her.
Mm-hmm.
Damar, not going to get a sneak attack, both because you're passive perception and because you are not giving it an opportunity to stab you in the back, since you backed up against everybody. $15, $17, $14?
17 meets AC.
So 17's the only one that hits. As you dodge the first claw coming out at your foot, but the second one reaches up, just claws you against the gut, and the last one tries to get you once more, but misses entirely. For 6 points of slashing damage. And then 6 golden orbs float behind this one as well. And you notice that both of these have very gnarled up arms. Almost like they're not exactly happy that you caught it in the first place.
Come back for another round, have we?
And what you up to?
Okay, so now I'm gonna reach.
Did we lose?
Farrell died.
We lost
Oh.
Farrell.
Farrell died. Very nice. First hits, second one's a crit. Are
I'm
you hitting?
gonna
I'm gonna
use my
guess you're hitting the one that
tattoo
clawed
for
you.
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna use my tattoo for both because I'm low on health.
Okay, go for it. So first one.
1 sec while I see how much I got roll for my tattoo.
I couldn't find any barbarian thing that. I just was
Really? I could have sworn it was a thing.
I didn't know an
There's-
older edition.
There's feral instinct, which makes them immune to being surprised, I believe.
Yeah.
But short
Probably.
of that, I don't think that there is anything.
14 plus rage of 3 is 17, because sword is not a blaze, because blazing the sword takes your bonus action. And then the crit, which by the way, roll those dice one more time for the necrotic damage, because the second one goes double.
What?
You hit 2 times, but since the second one was a crit, you double all dice damage. Since your necrotic tattoo does dice, that's also doubled.
I did not realize that. Cool.
Yeah. That's why you with crits are going to be even more brutal than ever.
Damn.
21 for 24. With that one. That's more than enough. You would get, because it's just all the damage you deal, right? Double checking the wording on tattoo. It is all the damage you deal. I'm 99% sure. I just want to make sure. Da-da-da-da. Blood for your tattoo. Da-da-da. Damage, expend, use reaction. Equal to the necrotic damage dealt. Yes. Necrotic damage dealt. So you utterly annihilate this fucking thing. Instantly with 2 slashes, one across the arm where you had already cut before, or that had already been hurt before, and the second one just goes right down the middle, cleaving it in half as you recover. That is
44.
nice. Very nice.
God damn. I was thinking I was gonna need helium.
And that's why y'all didn't give potions to Fen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have
How many
movement if you
times
want
can
it.
you do that? Is it like 10 per long rest?
Yeah, 10 per long rest.
Yep.
And I'm gonna stay here. Actually, I'm gonna move over. No, I'm good. Never mind.
And boy, someone here is now close by, and that's not helpful. She is not exactly happy about that. She is also not happy with having gotten hurt. She's just gonna run on up and give him a good old smack of vampiric touch.
Okay.
Who's doing the what
That
now?
was a terrible roll. Oh, it hits, but that was a terrible fucking damage roll.
Yep.
Manages to land the impact right on the arm, but only just barely as you watch some of it wither away, and only a little bit of all those little bits of blood that are trailing down her now seal up just a little bit. It's like, fuck! These little buggers. Give you a hug! Give Volmer a hug! 26 to hit Volmer and 17 to hit Fen?
Not even with shield, because I
17
don't have
hits.
Blade Song up.
17 is your AC, so Fen. So both of you give me Constitution saving throws real quick.
Oh fuck, I
get
don't have a
this
con
damage.
save.
That is a fail. That is a pass on Fen. Jesus Christ.
Wait, really? A nat 20 passes?
Just barely. Just barely.
Damn.
Yeah, Volma, there is also a feat that gives you proficiency in your con saves.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
That's why Jack has a 13 con.
33 points of fire damage to you, Fen. And
How
you do
many?
not take 33. And you do not take residual damage. That is the wrong fucking button. Get that shit out of there. 32 points of fire damage to you, Volmer. As both of these just go poof on the both of you, just splattering you with that burning blood. And while you try your best to rub off all of that from you, you just feel that stinging burn just keeping you from getting any good grasp on it. While Fen clears off herself. Sparky is not happy with this thing. It's pissing off everybody. That is 2 hits. More than enough, as you just watch Sparky just come right from behind with one talon digging into the back of this creature, puts it to the ground, and with its beak just bites into the neck, severing it from the body itself. To sludge with you into the ground. Since it's going to be at the top of Volmer's turn anyways, you take 16 points of fire damage. As
Damn.
you feel that burning blood just coat you and just wither away at your skin. You may make another Constitution saving throw to get rid of it.
Oh, please.
10 is still not enough, as you guys are just watching Volmer trying desperately to wipe off this blood from himself, and it's just every time he touches his skin, you just see him recoil in the pain.
Volma, get over
That is-
here, we can help.
Can you? It's liquid, and it hurts very bad. Ah, fuck. Did that wrong.
Also being
At least at
within
the very moment,
10
you
feet
don't
of me.
see anything else.
Okay.
Are we out of initiative?
Maybe. For the time being.
Can I
Jack,
press
if you want to help
in the
Volmer, go ahead and
blood
make
off of
me
Volmer?
I was gonna say, make me a... Just a dexterity check.
What?
I was gonna say with advantage if Ashton's gonna help, but
I just want to prestidigitation the blood off of him. Can I just do that?
you could easily, yeah. I was about to say not really, but no, this isn't a magical thing. It basically just qualifies as a stain. Yeah, you could. After you see just Jack like trying to pat it down, just every so often getting that little singe on the tip of his fingers, you do watch it's just Ashton just prestidigitate, just cleans it off instead.
You got hit by an imp. They have a poison attack.
Yeah, the imps are bitches.
Can I roll my 3d6 healing for Ashwin? Do we go at least 3 rounds of nothing happening?
Oh yes, I was like, what 3d6? Like yes, right, healing spirit.
Ooh.
14 more points to Ashton.
Okay. Just fucking looking everywhere for more bullshit.
As you do so, you would hear once again the voice boom. Turn back, or you will only face worse threats.
So we came this far and we're just gonna turn around. Yes, that's how things work.
Well, I think even more so now we need a fucking short rest. As I look around at all the burns these people have.
Yeah, because he's totally gonna let us do that. I see Jen like trying to pat off
Yeah.
the streaks of blood in her body.
I'm kind of with Jen on that one. I feel like if we try it in the cave, that's just going to happen again.
Well, we could back out of the cave a bit.
Yeah, and give him time to set up something for when we come back in.
I mean, it's better than fucking dying at this point in time. Like I said, they know we're here. They've known we're here. They're gonna have shit set up. At least now we know what to look out for.
Yeah, but give him an extra hour to set up for us?
I mean, I just kind of like point to everyone who's at like half health right now.
Now I'm gonna metagame a bit for a second. I feel like the DMPC saying maybe retreating is a bad idea should be taken a bit seriously.
Wouldn't she be a bit more paranoid, seeing as she is one of the ones possessed, though, honestly?
But this is also what
Yeah.
Jack would say. Like,
Fair.
Yeah, either way.
it's his job to keep you guys fucking alive.
When
Plus,
has Jen
it-
ever made a decision or a suggestion that we've ever taken seriously, though? Like, we don't listen to Jen in this party. We just don't listen to Jen.
Because she's a fucking
That's fair.
hothead.
She is. She'll just burst off, go into shit.
Yeah. Like, I don't know.
I think this is supposed to be hard and it's gonna eat resources, but I think retreating's not the play.
Oh, I know it's
If
gonna
push
eat
comes to
resources.
shove, just send Invisible and Sneaky there.
That did not
Fine.
work last time.
Just find something. Anything.
Yes. Good insight. Great help.
Yeah, because you're coming with better plans.
Not fucking dying is my plan.
I kind of think we should just move forward. They're not going to let us rest. And we're already here.
Jack's just gonna like essentially like look at Vero and look at Jen and just kind of like glare at Jen a little bit because he still blames her for this whole situation.
I don't like it any more than you do. He aimed for me. He aimed directly for me.
Popping invis.
And Delmar just disappears again.
Quite literally. Just watch Dalmar just touch the ring. Gone.
Well, at this point in
Fuck is
time,
texting me.
we don't have the spell slots to be healing everyone right now. I don't have the spell slots for it. So either we need to take a short rest or y'all need to start drinking your potions.
Like 4 text messages.
I will drink a potion. See.
Go for it. Oh. Oh god damn.
Anyone else drinking with me?
This is why
Or am I drinking alone?
I'm trying to see if I have one.
I don't think you do because of your tattoo.
I think
Yeah,
I have one.
I would say Finn had some, but
I have
Oh, hey.
only one.
Dalmar, guess what? You found more boobs. Only much less defined boobs.
There's just
Jesus.
fucking boobs everywhere. Oh my god, Fen.
I mean,
Where are my potions? Have they been stolen from me as well?
Nope. Oh yeah, speaking of, Dalmar, mark off. Double checking what that number was. Where the hell are you? Where the hell are you? Where the fuck did it go?
nice.
Oh, here it is. Mark off 70 gold pieces if you got it.
I'm at 0 gold, 0 silver, 0 copper.
You are broke. And
Yep.
Finoa, mark off 180 gold.
I don't like it here.
Should have left her in the fucking ice.
why did I give her the flower?
Yeah.
Am I significantly healed enough for you?
Okay, I'm gonna. I know it feels like a waste to use it here, but I'm gonna use the potion of greater healing just because if I get the max health, I get the max health, you know?
Yeah.
So it's not like I'd be wasting it.
Good.
14. Bring me to 56.
Well, you should probably chug some potions too. People need more. I have 4 on me.
At this point, Dalmar, you start to see that this locale start to take more shape to it. It almost seems like there's almost actual hall work now visible here. The stone pathways, you can actually see proper pillar placement, or at least what would be proper pillar placements. And even what would have been walls that have enclosed this area, if not for the fact that they are long decrepit, long destroyed, and withered away.
Hmm. Guys, I'm seeing more evidence of a formal structure down here.
Did we just follow Dalmar?
There and try to.
I mean, if we knew where he
Where
went,
did
yeah.
you go, Dalmar?
Dalmar, which way did he go?
I went straight ahead.
Straight ahead. There are.
Bye, Varel.
I just kept
Give
going
me-
straight past where the creepy dude was.
Give me a perception check real quick, Dalmar.
Not quite the nat 20 I was hoping.
25. northbound of where you're at right now, through one of those dugout crevices, you see notable stone has been grinded there. Strangely, a little bit more piled up than in other places. And if you couldn't swear anymore, they almost feel like they're covering something.
Hmm.
You know you want to.
Yeah.
This
Guys,
is player to player. You know you want to.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so guys, I'm going to go down a vague, nondescript passageway. See you later.
Can you not? Please? Can you wait for us first?
Jack's just like thinking in his head, they all just want to die. Every last one of them. They just all want to die.
Was the party actually coming my way?
That is a good question. Is the party trying to trail behind?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Since you guys
Right.
are kind of
Then
slowly creeping your way backwards there.
I will wait and direct them towards me and over comms. Tell them, like, there's something suspicious up this passageway that I want to scout out. Look, it looks like they're covering something. It could be important.
Oh, I can see things better when I put my character screen over it because of the light. I can actually see the art.
Because you have like a white layering, that's true.
Yeah. Also, can you use Barrel's potions on them to heal them?
I can.
Yeah, probably a couple of them, yeah.
Potions of
Fucking
healing, they
all
have
of 'em.
4.
Use all of them.
I only used 2 of mine.
I was
but
gonna say, I
rolled
will
really
use
well.
2. I will use 2 of their potions of healing.
They're
Unless these are
almost-
shitty rolls.
I was like, because they're almost fucking dead.
Okay, it looks like we're gonna be using all of them.
Yeah.
Yep. Gonna be using all of them.
Oh, man.
Gonna be using all of them!
Oh my god.
Boy, oh boy! Ooh!
Oh my god, let me
boy,
roll the
oh
last
boy.
one!
Hey, the last one's decent!
4, 5, 6, and 7.
I hate here.
Whoa! That's amazing. That's amazing.
Horrible!
I hate here. Nope.
Listen, I got a 4, 5, 6, and 7, alright? No judgment.
I rolled really good on mine.
I
did.
planned for that. I totally planned for that. 22 points.
This is why I wanted more health potions before we left.
Yeah.
Bada boom.
And y'all
Turning
said I was
everybody
being
over to you.
too paranoid.
And then I'll
But-
tell everyone, okay, I'm probably 20, 30 feet in front of you. I'm going to head up to the right here.
Should we follow you?
I'm not going in with him, but I'll at least get to roughly where he was talking about.
Oh, get closer to you. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Dalmar, as you approach those stacked stones of whatnot, you instantly recognize with your passive perception, because you're a fucking mad lad, that these are definitely stacked on top of something. The boulders themselves are stones, more accurately, as they are preciously carved and well made. Are gonna be a hefty bitch to lift.
Transmit what I see. Guys, I need Jack or Fanoa here, or both. I can't.
Speaking of Fanoa, you found another of Fanoa's dicks.
Is there another one?
I'm gonna be honest, I
Up
don't
top.
know how many I actually drew.
Oh, yep, good job.
Yep.
This
That
one's at
one's
least
nicely
less of a
formed.
pencil.
Yeah, that one's less tiny.
Less needle dick.
Yeah.
More kielbasa sausage. Delmar, check to before you touch anything, make sure there's no traps or anything like that.
That's a good plan.
Investigation check. There does not seem to be any traps. They just seem to have put these here either as a placeholder or because they deliberately wanted to hide this place.
It's not trapped, just heavy. Um,
Ben, do you want to go help him?
Yeah, just let me hot glue this on real quick.
Okay. So,
Don't burn
What?
yourself. It's not
Oh.
fun.
I like the idea that Ben's just doing fucking arts and
Just doing
crafts into the
crafts
cave.
while we're walking.
Getting her blood a little bit on the stuff.
Do it.
I mean, like, I sometimes picture Fen just sitting there making like flower crowns as we're walking through places, so like that isn't too far fetched.
Fen has, like, she cannot stay still, so, like, anytime we're not in combat, she's just making flower crowns.
Exactly. It's like me. I have full petals at my desk.
It's canon. That's canon.
Autistic ADHD barbarian.
Yes.
why is it this train of thought made me think I want a true Gestalt 5th edition campaign?
That would be fun. The autistic ADHD barbarian's rage is sensory overload.
Yes.
Jesus.
Yes.
Fanoa,
Yeah.
go ahead and make me a strength check.
Okay. Actually, I would just say it in the chat since shit is going on.
21. While not able to pick up the stone and properly move it, you are able to kind of get a good grip, and you hear the grind as you shift it over to the side. And you start to do that over and over with one stone and one another. Slowly but surely, over the time of about 5 or so minutes, as you hear this everlasting just stones just shifting out of the way. As you
Now, if there's not a secret cache of health potions under that stone, was this really worth it?
as you would notice that there is a stairwell leading down below, and unlike any of the walls in this area, that stairwell looks very finely made and well maintained.
Guys, we found stairs up here.
Do they go up or down?
Down.
Down. And they're well made and well maintained. Problem is, I see no way for Sparky to get through that passage.
Mm-mm.
Again, pop and viz, go stealth, and
Can
see if I
Jack
can.
even get through that passage? It gets so narrow there.
It'd be a tight ass squeeze.
And I'm gonna, again, all this overcomes for now. I'm gonna go to the left here. See if I can't find a way to get Sparky up here.
Going on over there. You get that. You get that. And that.
Okay, so there looks like to be.
Okay, so then I'm gonna head down here a little bit. And I'm going to be describing what it looks like where I'm going. Mainly to Fanoa, because it may not make sense to others, but
Boop. Boop, as you are literally seeing each other's lights at this point.
Jack, if you head straight ahead, there's probably a way up here.
Okay? Question mark? Well, first off, is the staircase big enough to fit Sparky?
Hell no.
That was a great question.
It is a standard humanoid size staircase.
Anybody got enlarge or reduce?
We do not.
We can just shrink Sparky. carry him with us.
I know for a fact I brought it up as something Volmer should get sometime.
I've been
Because-
considering getting it for a while.
Polymorph Sparky.
Good polymorph Sparky.
Who has the polymorph stone?
I do.
I feel like that's
Oh.
a waste of the polymorph orb, though.
I mean, yeah. I don't really know when else we'd use it, though.
I mean, if someone gets low, polymorph them into something else with a lot of HP.
Fair.
Yeah, that worked well last time we did that.
Well, at this time, I polymorph someone else. I have a plus 13 to my con save to maintain concentration. Versus my original, like... Well, I guess it was that form had, like, plus 3 or 4. Well, first off, we need to find out, like, where do those stairs go? Is it even something we need to get down to? I guess let's just make our way that way.
Okay, so I'm gonna continue to light up the passageway and then head back up to the stairs and double check for traps.
Oh, damn.
You don't notably see so much as like a trap per se, just visibly along the way. But what you would note is that on the stairwell itself, leading downward, is that there are these occasional pattern differences on the stairs that feel wild at first, but with that natural 20, very easily can start noticing this strange pattern in between. Like that was purposely made in a certain way.
There's something weird about these stairs, yo. I'm gonna need one of you finger wagglers up here.
I can go.
I'll go.
No.
I'll follow.
And I will
I
describe
can't really
what
see
I
because I have 3 white circles, but I can try
You can just
to...
zoom on up to them if you want.
Yeah. Also, I think I can see Fen's circle for some reason.
Can you?
Yeah.
How dare?
Alright.
No, you shouldn't be able to.
Oh, you know what it is? When Fen played at my place one time, I've been given access to her character because her computer died.
Oh. That was a long time ago. Yeah.
That
would
was
check out.
a very long time ago. Vanilla character sheet.
Wait, does that mean I can...
Yes, but not anymore.
God damn
You
it.
beat me to it. You beat me to it.
No!
So I'm gonna lead Sparky, Veryl, Jen with help from Dalmar, just kind of out and around, and get us up where everyone else is at.
And it would take a very roundabout method to get there,
Yeah.
but it would be possible. Jack, make me a perception check while you're traveling down that way. Ashrin, you as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you as well.
Do we get any extra, as we round this corner, do we get any extra light up?
Rounding that corner, you get that.
Okay, just...
And on your light, you get nothing else. Because your light is dinky. You have a tiny light.
Did we get anything when we went around that corner?
Oh,
The
yeah.
only additional you got that Dalmar didn't see is that and that. Well, you would
Okay.
get a little bit of this.
Okay.
17 and 16. Something curious of note as you two, more so historians, walk through these halls. There is a notable structure here that seems like this whole happenstance took shape of whatever this building once was, giving idea to this all occurred instantly. As to what that is, still hard to tell. We'll need further investigation.
Has it been 10 minutes?
At a slow creep? Sure.
Fuck, I forgot to restart putting up Detect Magic. Can I try to start putting up Detect Magic for the third time?
Easily enough, yes. With Detect Magic going up, almost instantly you would get a painting over the stairwell itself. While most of it seems to be just enchantment magic, most of what you can think of to be retainment, something to be more protective in sense like that. You would note that there are these little deeper bits of magic that, as Dalmar points out, that odd pattern in the stairwell, you can notice that just the faintest little extra glimmer on each of those additive patterns.
So we gotta play hopscotch down the staircase.
Yes. A whole lot of no touching.
My character can probably manage that. I, as a player, would fall and break my neck.
Oh,
Almost guaranteed.
Yeah.
possible forest magic lava.
I burnt my
Don't
finger
worry.
on the fucking fireplace this morning.
Oh,
It hurt.
Homer, did you ever heal yourself?
sorry.
I drank one potion, and it was my greater healing potion.
Okay.
So whoever wants to be the one to attempt to go down the stairs, I'm gonna need an acrobatics check.
He said
I do
Do it.
there was a
No, no.
I'll do it.
painting above the stairs
No.
that was
Dalmar,
not.
Oh,
right.
the painting was the painting of magic.
Oh, okay.
As in, like, this whole thing has, like, a faint layer upon it.
Oh, okay.
Wait, Dalmar, don't go. I have a much better idea than an acrobatics check.
Hmm.
I'm going...
I can fly.
Yeah, that's what I would say. I'm gonna use 15 minutes of my boots and just, like...
Oh, okay, you got the boots on too. Okay, so yeah. You go, because you're
Yeah,
the...
both of you got boots.
Yeah. You got the magic and history stuff, so I'd say you go first. Just see what's
Oh.
down there.
With boots of flying, just hover right over the stairwell, just not even caring to take a step. And you just land at the very bottom, where you see a very peculiar room. One that has 3 statues carved, one on each side and one directly across. They don't seem to have defining figures beyond the fact that they seem to be wearing standard leather armor. One of them wielding a bow, one of them wielding a dagger, and one of them wielding a shield. However, what you would note is that they do not seem to have any, like, genuine detail to them. They are simply just very basic, very simple ones.
Oh shit.
Wherein you would see behind each of them are these portraits that seem to display who they used to be in life. One of them being a elven bowman who seems to have performed quite a feat as he stands upon a mound of corpses that are all littered with arrows. The one with the dagger being a standard human male who seems to be standing upon a city lit aflame with his dagger just soaked in blood. And the one with the shield seems to be a half-orcan man who stands upon a shattered wall that is just coated with arrows and cuts all across his armoring and the shield itself.
Is there anything else in there, or is it just those 3?
Give me a perception check. Or investigation, depending on how thorough you want to be. 17. As you're looking through this room, being as careful as possible, especially with Detect Magic up, you can see that all of this place has a layering of enchanted magic to keep it defended and whatnot. One thing you would get with a 17 investigation check is that each of the arms, the bow, the dagger, and the shield have an additional layer upon them. It's a lot fainter, but it still exists there. As you kind of look at them far close, you notice that they can be, in fact, removed from these statues.
This is a puzzle.
Is there any magic in the room since he has detect magic up?
He does. It does have a faint layering of enchantment already set onto it, as it is. With a 17, he can note that the weapons themselves have a touch of magic, but at the moment, nothing else.
Do you relay this all to us?
Yeah, I'm gonna be very thorough in my descriptions.
You said it was an elf with a bow,
Mhm.
human with a dagger,
Mhm.
and an orc with a shield?
Yep.
Why is it a human with a dagger?
Maybe that's the point.
That's the one thing
They,
that...
but
Yeah,
Why is it only 3 of them?
that too.
I have a working theory in my head right now. So in places of worship, when they worship an entire pantheon, they don't always make the whole pantheon in each church. Maybe this is a joint worship of the 3, or a joint celebration of these specific 3?
Is there?
Wait, better idea. Mental. Hey, Irdal!
Yes.
Anything... Know anything about these?
We've done a great many feats. But what you are witnessing are feats of grandeur, celebration, known events. We did not tout our successes. We did not stand upon a mound of corpses in honor. We did not burn down cities with pride. And more than anything, none of us fell alone. To my knowledge.
This isn't them. This is someone who used the weapons after them.
That sounds right.
What did?
Oh, yeah. It has to be because the orc originally had the armor, a human originally had the shield.
Wait,
No, the orc always had a shield.
No, not... Well, according to Jack's play that I'm looking here,
Mm-hmm.
which was from KTK,
Oh.
or an orc that donned armor no other race could bear, a human who stood his ground with a shield in hand for those beside him, a goblin that was swift of foot and able with a dagger unlike any other, and a half-elf looked down upon by all the races around. Took
Yeah,
up
the
the sword
half-elf was
that
the...
could fell near any creature with
Okay.
the right conviction.
Mm-hmm.
So, whoever these 3 are after the fact. But the thing is, with that being the case, why is there a bowman? The bow was shattered.
Maybe only after these 3.
If I remember correctly, from what we found, the bowman was shattered at the beginning with the original wielders. So if this is a puzzle with them involved, do we... You said that they can be removed, like the weapons and shit?
I kind of... Okay, so I kind of want to start with removing the bow.
I could agree with that.
Okay, if I die, tell my story! I'm gonna remove the bow.
You could
As you
teleport
go about
back
to
up.
grab the bow from the statue, the moment that you take grasp of the bow, you instantly feel that stony texture form into but a simple longbow in your hand. And on the statue, at the pedestal where there was just a blank slate, now appears a name. Lathlero. Known for incredible feats, swift of arrow, could curve his shot and bounce it off any narrow.
Motherfucker starred and wanted.
I'm gonna remove the other items and kind of set them down gently on the ground.
You can see your mouth moving, Ashram, but no sound came out.
That's because I was whispering. Fen has the right idea. Please,
Oh,
please spell
100%.
the name for me.
Yep,
Yeah.
figured you're gonna want that. When you
I am
take
managing to take notes with the wounded thumb.
Good job.
When you take off the shield from the half-orc, it is Vibrol. Stout of foot, everlasting and ever standing. No matter the attack, he'll take them all at once.
Can you type out or send to me the whole description of
Okay.
what that says?
Okay.
I feel
Yeah,
like this
that's
is a,
what I meant.
I feel like this is a puzzle, and I want to like use
Yeah.
all the info.
A human, though, as well. It is Byler Rello. A man known to fell cities from the shadows and the deep. His dagger never missed, no matter how steep. Doing that like this to make it easier for both, for all of it. Realize the verbiage is kind of weird, but it's fine.
It's ancient. That's how they talked back then.
Yeah, that's how weird I said it. Okay.
Damn,
I'm
wish
literally
this
reading as
was
I'm
Mira.
typing it out. I'm like, wait, did I really do that? Oh, I'm stupid to myself.
Oh god, I shouldn't have been writing at 2 a.m.
Really, honestly, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know what
That
that reminds
is-
me of?
More than likely when I fucking wrote this too.
That just reminds me of when I did the school news because I'm in a film studies class. We were recording the world news segment, which I wrote the script for and I was the person for. And I was like reading, I was like, what the fuck was I on when I wrote this?
Let me tell you, I've written some real fascinating essays, middle of the night, right before they're due, turn them in.
No, that's not even it though. I was in class when I wrote that thing. I just like did not read it while I wrote it.
Good job. I will
I'm
say,
worried.
I write excellently under pressure.
Don't we all?
Gonna reword that a little bit to make it a little bit more simple and understanding.
Remember one time in college, I started a research paper the night before it was due. I finished it just 5 minutes before I had to go into the car, before I had to get in the car to go to class.
Sounds about right.
Yep. I think it did pretty well on that one, too.
Okay, so he took it all at once. No matter how deep. Is there any other mechanisms in the room?
God damn it,
That
Ashwin.
that says steep, Volmer, not
I
deep.
I
can't
wasn't gonna
check.
say
But
anything.
still.
The shadows in the deep, his dagger never missed no matter how steep. I just read deep instead of steep.
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
With taking off of the three of them, you would note a new little flare of magic in the dead center of the room. One that stretches out to each of the statues. However, you would be able to note that where these stretch out are to their hands' positions. The humans is down low, where it is in the sheath. The elf is up high, as if going to draw the bow. And the shield is dead center, as if holding it in front of them.
So, can I move the arms? And I know I can
Just
take off the weapons. Can I move the
not
arms?
seen to be movable.
If I give the elf the bow back, can I move the arm?
Does not seem to do so.
Okay, follow up just out of curiosity. Do I know any of these names?
History check.
The brawl sounds familiar.
With a 21, you'd recognize Vibral and Lathlorel. Vibral being a half-orcan man who once stood ground against some of the raids from Keelian long distance past. We're talking somewhere in the range of 500 to 600 years ago, around the time of the divergence itself, where there was these legends of this one half-orcan slave that was made to just be nothing more than a wall against their attacks, and try as many of the dwarves did, the man never keeled over. While Lathlorel, via just showing off and hatred towards the elves, there's always this record of just never being able to achieve the same level of lethality as an elf at long distance range shots. And just as shown in the mural, you know that name has carried a lot of blood in it. Not all of it just human. A lot of it dwarf.
So, follow-up question. Volmir specializes in, like, identifying weapons and using that to identify time periods in their history and all that shit. Anything special going on with these weapons? Like, anything unique? Anything I can identify?
Well, I was gonna say, with a 21, I'll give you this. There was a stated rumor that Vibral and Lathlorel were spotted occasionally together. Not exactly working together per
They
se,
were
but it
roommates.
almost feels
They
as
were
though
roommates.
whomever supplied them with their arms was one that was interconnected.
So
Also,
these
since you
were...
are a weapons buff.
You said that like you were gonna add more, are you?
Possibly if somebody else tries to get another history check and gets higher.
I physically can't get higher unless I get a nat 20.
There's a possibility of a nat 20.
I
If
can
you,
get higher.
Ashrin, I love Ashrin, makes the roll and just instantly goes, give it to me.
I'm like, yes, please, give me the lore. I will write it down.
Wilmir's like, what the hell? This
Lore?
is my
Lore?
niche. This is my niche. This is what I like live
I'm
to
sorry,
study.
as the note
this
taker, I am like,
bitch.
fuck yes, lore
Yes.
session, let's go.
Going with that, and all that information, it reminds you of one tale, Ashrin. A tale that was a bit of a morbid fairy tale that your parents kind of told you, kind of a like, the world is fucking
My
dark.
parents didn't tell me fairy tales. This was probably
Oh,
one of the
110%.
maids or
Literally, they're
somebody.
like, oh, your parents wanted us to tell you fairy tales. Like, yeah, but they're not telling me it. You
yeah,
are.
my parents didn't tell me fairy tales.
My parents don't care enough.
It is a tale of 3 individuals, unbelonging by any which means or any more necessary connection, said to have held their grounds against some sort of assault. By mere happenstance, the 3 of them met upon the battlefield. And it seemed almost like unerring nature that the 3 work in tandem together. Only because their weapons were crafted by the same smith did they feel some sort of union between each other.
Was his name Will? Sorry.
Oh.
This reminds me of that dumb joke. Fire at will! Who's Will?
I
hate it.
I love it. So this shit, it's not part of the legend that we...
Does not seem to be connected in any which way, beyond the fact that the weapons are loosely identical.
Yeah. I mean, the moment the bow was, real, I knew that. Okay. So, can they be like put together to make a single object or something? Like,
It's a bow, a shield, and a knife. What exactly are you trying to get me to make?
fuck if I know.
Okay,
Jack
They
pulled
had
out
the
his
same-
bow, his shield, and his dagger.
dagger never missed, no matter how steep. Are there any other, like, outside of the statues, are there any other mechanisms in the room, mechanical or otherwise?
Make an investigation check again.
Investigation.
13, trying to see what could possibly be linking to this. As far as you can tell, there's nothing else in there.
Patterns on the steps.
Mhm.
Were they different? Were there like pictures engraved on the patterns?
Did not seem to be.
Okay.
So, if I hold the dagger near the statue, does it move at all?
Nope.
What if I try to give it to the wrong one? I'm gonna try to hand the orc the dagger.
Stick the dagger into the orc's hand. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, fuck.
The orc's like, what the fuck is this? This isn't mine.
23. As you let go of it, you almost instantly see the dagger begin to vibrate as a flare of magical energy goes off as it just gets hurled right past the side of your head and you just dodge out of the way before it can actually dig into you. Just sticks into one of the stone walls.
Over mental comps. Okay. Don't give them the wrong weapons.
The orc's like, ew.
Ew, weapon. No, this is just a fucking Shield Hero reference. He can't hold anything but shields. And then if I hand him the shield, nothing changes there?
Nothing changes.
Hold up. So these items, when he took them off, they turned into like actual like mundane items.
Yes. And they are completely mundane. With detect magic, they are, in essence, mundane.
Were they stone before, or
Yes.
They were stone.
okay?
Out of curiosity, do you have a normal dagger or a normal bow?
I keep a dagger in my boots at all times.
Try giving the dagger wielder a normal standard dagger.
I will do as Dalmar says.
Real dagger.
Put the dagger in the hand. Wait about a minute. Turn to stone.
Okay. Interesting.
Part of me is
Well,
the dagger you took from the human. Try stabbing the statue of the half orc.
I'm gonna stab the shield that the half-orc has. Not the half-orc itself.
Stab against the shield, and there is a very quick flash of magical arcane energy that comes off of the both of them, but it makes no impact. And in fact, it kind of repels in that moment. With like the lightest dink, you just feel like when you hit the snare of a drum.
Like trying to put two magnets together in the opposite polarities.
Okay, I have another idea. So, first things first. Can someone, like, float me down an arrow with Mage Hand?
Pull out my bow and just.
Shatters on impact. Send another.
Jack roll to hit Volmir.
If I don't
Dinks
like
off of the floor.
full strength, yeah, I was gonna say like. I got you. Well, overcomes. I got you.
I'm gonna pick up the arrow. Let's see, what's the arrow's poem? Human half-orc. The oath, the unrelenting arrow. Curved through the air no matter what they're aimed true. I'm gonna shoot the orc with the bow.
Shoot the orc
Yes.
as you pull back and let loose on the arrow. Where do you have the shield right now?
In the orc's hand.
Oh, you have it in the orc's hand.
Yeah.
You watch as it aims directly at the shield and just hits onto it. Just stays there.
Even though I was aiming for the orc itself, not the shield.
Oh, you were aiming for the orc itself?
Yeah, I was aiming for the orc, not the shield.
Oh. You would notably see that the arrow itself, almost as if attracted, shot towards the shield.
The arrow. It's no matter what
Yes.
the aim.
Stab him with the dagger, like I said.
Yeah, stab with the dagger.
Go and hit with the dagger. Once again, repels off. Just like before.
Even if you go to the body.
Even if I go to the body?
As you try to go to strike at the body, it just hits the body. That's it. It's just like hitting stone.
Throw the dagger?
Stab him with the arrow and the dagger at the same time.
Bingo, that's it. I'm gonna do that.
How are you going to do that?
Yeah.
I'm literally gonna hold the arrow and hold the dagger and, like, give him the old stabby stab.
You go and hit both of them at once. You feel the dagger bounce off, but the arrow itself just hits stone.
Can I use Mage Hand to draw the bow?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, mage hands can't make attacks.
Number one, can't make
Yeah.
attack, and number two, it is just one hand.
Well, I was gonna hold the bow with one hand, draw with Mage Hand. I think I need a second person here for this.
Alright, on my way.
Next check.
You want Dex? You want a raw Dex or a saving throw?
No, acrobatics.
Oh, acrobatics. I heard Dex check. Okay. What the fuck?
Oh, awesome.
That's Jack.
Because of you just going on my way, while you managed to bounce your way over some of that patterning, there is one of them that was a trick pattern, one that wasn't exactly explained before you took your step down below. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm good.
Is he still within 10 feet of me? Because Jack would have been like.
He would
a
not at
fortress.
that point. That
Okay.
deep, no. 20 is still not to save, so you don't take half damage from this.
You know, we probably should have had Jack go, because he has the wing boots.
Oh, yeah, that's what he was
Yeah.
gonna say, but then Dalmar went, I'm on it. I saw Jack go for it and instantly went like,
That's
Hmm.
kind of what I was thinking when I said that. I'm gonna be honest.
you take 15 points of cold damage as that one accidental step of just rushing through. You hear the crack of stone beneath, just like a, and just a billowing gust of freezing wind creep up the foot, and you feel it start to cave into ice before you
I'm gonna
pull
take
yourself
half
out of
that.
it fast enough and start cracking at it before it gives you any sort of frostbite.
Okay. I'm gonna reflex and take half.
Okay, so 7. As you all just see that instantly, as Jack just goes like, yeah.
Still have to try to make it back up, Dalmar.
That's fine.
Or you could ride on Volmer's back like a magic carpet.
Slightly better idea. I can just use Tensor's Flying Disc.
That's
that a
also
spell
using a
slot?
spell.
You can ritual cast.
Okay.
I've only ever ritual casted that spell.
That works.
Anyway,
Meanwhile, we're just still here doing nothing, waiting for monsters to come
Yup.
sneak up on us because we're
Pancake,
distracted by a
pancake,
shell.
bakers.
okay, Dalma,
Distracted by statues.
take this bow and this arrow and shoot the orc when I go to stab it.
Okay.
Hey, maybe we should let Dalmar stab with the dagger because that's his thing, and you could use the bow.
Okay. I mean, bows are neither of our things, and bladed weapons are both of our things. But I guess that's fair.
I don't know. It's just from the shadows, so like Dalmar feels like the person who should be using the dagger.
I'm gonna go invisible and then stab.
Yeah,
Okay, I guess I will try to embrace my elvish heritage, dive into the stereotype, and shoot a bow.
yes, do it.
Oh, fucking time. Oh,
I'm a Lego shit. Okay, let me actually add a bow to my inventory. Um,
Do you not
Should
have
be.
a? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, do you?
I'm
not
a
have
wizard.
yeah.
I'm trying to
I
find
thought I had a bow. I have a dart. I have
weapon.
a dart gun now.
If I actually had cantrips, I wouldn't have a bow either.
Is it a longbow or a short bow?
Longbow. So I believe as an elf, I don't think it matters to you if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I just wanted to know before I added to my inventory.
No, fair. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I know. 2019. Both very good shots. As each of you launch it directly at the shield at the same time, before you see the arrow and the dagger hit each other mid-air and opposite sides.
I meant shoot the orc himself. Okay.
Both of you weren't aiming for each other's projectile.
I know, I wasn't aiming for the shield, I was aiming for the orc.
Oh, either way.
Try stabby with arrow shot instead of both thrown.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Idea. Point blank. Dama, you get on the left. I get on the right. I will shoot this fucker in the face.
Okay.
This is going out of hand.
So, Vollmer, you just have the bow just drawn at the dude's chin?
Yes, that is exactly how this is going.
That's a disadvantage, Volmer, because you are trying to
melee?
use a ranged weapon within melee.
Okay, I have a counterpoint for this though. So the reason that range gives disadvantage in melee is because they can interfere with your shot, right?
Very
This
much
is
so.
this is a fucking statue. It can't interfere.
It's
He
been
chokes you out.
You're gonna get hit with a fucking shield and tossed on your ass.
It'd be funny. So do I roll disadvantage still?
No. As you go in to just loose the arrow and Delmar goes to swing with the dagger, Delmar, you feel the dagger gravitate upward to where Volmer is shooting with the arrow. And Volmer, you see the arrow shift its own direction, trying to go curve itself. But without that distance, it just impacts and just doesn't do anything.
Interesting.
You know what? That was worth a shot.
We think this is important enough to keep spending more time on it, or should we move on?
I mean, it's the first genuine structure we found.
Well, we're not looking for genuine structures. We're looking for a fucking devil.
Yeah,
make an
that could be
intelligence check.
hiding. Okay. What? 8.
Okay, never mind. Focused on this train of thought.
Oh, Mark, anything with that investigation?
With a 30 investigating, looking around the room, you would note that there is seemingly an opening in the dead center of the room. Just this very, very faint carved out stone-like structure that will open in some way, shape, or form. You're not entirely sure as to how.
Is it magical at all?
It has a inkling of magic, enough that if he did not point it out, you would not notice it easily. Not with the 13 investigation.
So it has an item that might
Did
be
you
important.
tell us that a magic thingy happened when you took all the weapons off?
Yes. I've been relaying everything.
Okay, I'll take the shield off of the orc and the bow and the dagger off the other two if they have them.
We
No,
we
you two
have
are holding
those.
them.
Yeah, we've been beating the shit out of the orc with them.
Then I'll take the orc shield off.
Okay, better idea. Give them all back. Does it open?
If that was the case, it would have been open when you got down here.
But my investigation was shit, and I didn't even see it.
Give it a shot.
Does not open anything.
Okay.
Whether they're all lost or... Okay.
So yeah, we're going to put all three back, then we're going to take all three off. Does anything happen after those two events?
Nope. Still the same.
Just the dagger? On?
Nothing changes.
Just the bow?
Nothing changes.
Okay, just because everyone's nervous, I'm gonna use my flight and use Tensor's flying disc and start just taxiing people.
The question there is everyone going into the hole except for Sparky? Ashen's face instantly tells me that answer.
I don't know, man. I don't know if we should all go down there.
Maybe we should just come back to this.
So, real quick, hole in the ground. What does it look like?
It's a stairwell.
No,
Literally a stairwell.
there, hole in the ground.
describe it?
Oh, it's not a hole in the ground. It looks like it will open up.
Oh, we'll open up.
Yeah.
There's no like crease or anything like that anywhere.
It is extremely faint.
Can they get the
You know
dagger
what?
in between it?
No.
So I'm gonna roll an investigation just on the hole.
22, there's no notable mechanism that you can identify yourself. Meaning this is very heavily magic tied.
Damn, at least take it out to dinner before you start investigating its holes.
Kids.
Okay, so give them all back. They can't move, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I can. All the pieces are there. I just need to figure out. And the arms themselves cannot move. Nothing on the statues themselves moves, right? Not the head, not the arm, not the body.
What did the thing say?
And you can't give them. So I tried giving the orc the dagger, right?
And it shot at your head.
Just genuine question. Try to give it the bow.
Standing out of the line of sight.
Make another dexterity check. Or dexterity saving throw, sorry.
Do I have advantage because I knew it was coming?
I'd
Or
say
had a
so.
feeling it was coming?
Yeah, I'd say so. 24. Almost instantly you see the grasp of it just like whip it into the ground right in front of you. And while normally that would more than likely break a standard bow, kind of already clear this is not a normal longbow.
Damn, he already said get that shit out of my face.
I promise you, it's not like other bows. This one's different.
Okay. Morbid curiosity, identify orb.
What exactly are you trying to identify?
I'm gonna start with, you know what? I want to start with
How
one of the
long
statues.
have we been standing here?
I would say at this point, roughly 15 minutes.
Oh, okay. Because he ritual cast detect
I did
magic.
I did that a little while ago.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, if we get any longer than this, I'm gonna start requesting a short rest.
I have no clue.
That's why I'm trying to identify to see if we can get any more information.
Well, yeah, what are you trying to identify? Like, what are you doing it on the weapons?
I'm
or
starting. I'm gonna start with the orc.
just gotta identify the orc. The orc.
I'm gonna go preheat my oven for a pizza.
Sorry. I feel bad
The
for taking so
only
much time on
information
this.
you get is statue of a half orc, handcrafted and sculpted for a personal means by the crafter Pideus. If
Damn, that was nothing.
matters.
Can you put the shield on the orc backwards?
No, it only fits one way.
Can I give the dagger backwards?
Doesn't really hold proper.
Because typically, like, shields are like you stick your arms through a slot. So couldn't they
Mhm.
put, so the actual thing faces this way, so their arms exposed?
It wouldn't fit right, but to a certain extent, yes.
Oh shit. I was just thinking if they did that.
Did we lose KTK?
No, it's fine.
Oh.
I was just thinking if they did that and then tried the whole shooting thing.
Voldemort, give me another intelligence check. Because one thing that you're missing, I'm just like, oh my god.
Then just tell us.
The magic in the center. Give the weapons to the magic.
You have constantly been trying to shoot the orc while it's holding the shield, which makes it stone.
Just shoot the shield when it's apart? But it's not magic then. Fuck it. Shoot the shield when it's off the thing. If that's the solution, I'm gonna be upset.
Put the shield in the center, and then
Wait.
shoot it.
Just shoot the orc without the shield.
Take that shot, and you see the arrow instinctively curve towards the shield.
I'm going to
The
first
shield
unmute
and
my
the
mic.
magic. Boom. Then they're
There we
all
go.
three there.
Throw the dagger at the orc, yes.
You're
What
trying
if
to throw a
Dalmar
dagger
just
at the orc?
stabs the orc? No, what if he just stabs it, not even throws
I
it?
take the shield, put it on the circle, huck the dagger, and I guess either grab the bow or huck the arrow at the shield.
Well, the arrow's in the shield right now.
Well, it bounces off when
Oh,
it
bounces.
impacts.
Okay.
Yeah.
I strike, I stab the shield that's in the center. with
Just as
the
Voldemort
dagger.
experienced before, bounces off in that instance.
Yo, Wilmer, we need to do this together.
Alright.
Mhm.
Doing it in unison, with the shield on the ground for you to just aim at while it is material. With all three weapons clashing at once in material form, you would see and hear the ring of metal on metal go off, to which you would see the stone floor shift slightly over for you to see just this small little box about hand wide.
Checking for traps.
Make an investigation check.
Any magical energy from it?
From within the box, a very... You actually would notably feel three sources of quite heavy necromantic magic. Investigation reveals there is no trap.
Grab it.
Wait, time out. Don't just grab that.
Not trapped.
Not trapped physically. Mage hand, I'm gonna grab it. Talmar's like, I'm gonna grab this fucking devil's core or whatever they're called. It's not physically trapped.
You have the box.
Can I
And
open it
that's
up
where
with
we
me?
pick up next week.
Cut it off right there. Opens the box. To be continued.
What is this? DBZ? Anyway.
You are able to...
No, if it was DBZ, you'd have to scream like excessively for the entire
Oh, that's
show.
right. When he opens the box,
I've
he
been-
screams in terror, and that's where you cut it off.
Yes.
I've been
perfect.
screaming
Yeah, and then it
excessively at
takes
this
3 or 4
fucking
episodes. Then takes like 2 hours for 5 minutes to elapse.
Yep. Opening it up, you would see a rather intricate gold signet ring. The signet symbols themselves etched onto 3 bloodstones, to which you can instantly feel those are where the necromantic magics are coming from.
Dumbass question. What are bloodstones?
As the name entails, they are stones
Are they
that
just
basically
stones made
look
of
like blood.
blood? Okay.
They're
I
not
wasn't
made
sure
of
if it was
blood, they
like-
just look so crimson red, they are basically blood in vision.
Yeah.
But they are just gems.
Maybe
Or
I
in this
did.
case, as you can see, they have necromantic magic tied into them.
Maybe actually burning an identify spell on this might be good.
I'm gonna, since I have tensors up still, I'm gonna give Dalmar a ride up while I start doing identify orb on the thing again.
Don't do
Okay,
identify orb. Just do identify.
Why not use the orb?
Because the orb gives like details on like a crafted, who made the item, and stuff like that. Typically, not what the item does. Right?
Most of the time, yeah.
Yeah.
It goes far more in depth than you really need to most of the time.
Okay, I'll do
Yeah.
normal
The
identify
orb
then.
feels like getting history of the item versus what the item actually does.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, normal identify, no orb.
It is a ring of fallen heroes that contains the souls of the individuals in that room in each of those bloodstones. You may beckon their names, and they will come to fight for you for 1 minute.
Holy
Oh, hell
fuck.
yeah.
Does it
Y'all were
require?
like, oh,
hold
let's-
on.
Ooh.
Does it require attunement?
No, it's like the crystals for summoning elementals, right?
Okay.
It does not.
Does
Still
it
have to
does it- is
clarify
it-
because that would have been that would have sucked.
100% worth fucking around with these statues. It
Okay,
took you
is
guys
it
way too long to figure that out, though.
is it one-time use?
They are one-time uses, each of them. So you can pick and choose who you call to help you, but they will be gone after that.
Okay. Holy fuck, that's huge. Like that is actually huge.
Coming out of the chamber with Dalmar floating behind you on Tensor's floating disc. At long last, figuring out a puzzle that I love that you figured out pretty quickly. You just never took it off, never took the shield off the statue again.
I thought that was the first thing they did. I didn't realize they had.
It
on the
was,
statue.
but when Volmer kept saying, "I put the shield back and I strike the orc," I'm like, why?
Well, because my brain was going like, okay, it's unstoppable force meets immovable object. It wasn't the shield that blocks everything. It was he would take everything and stand tall.
See, and I didn't hear the whole putting the shield back. So like, in my mind, had been on the ground the whole time, and it
No.
didn't work. And that's why when it finally worked, I was like, "What the fuck?"
No, he put it on pretty quickly. He was like, "Oh, let's strike him while he has the shield on." I'm like, there's a reason they turn material when you take them off.
Your puzzle sucks.
Not all of them are great, but in either case scenario, getting yourself a neat little treasure from the domain of the Fiend, who seems to have done more with these heroes than at first glance. We'll pick up with that next week, where then that's when Ashen will turn to Swiss cheese.
Also, Volmer, before you come up, reset it. Put all the weapons and stuff back on the statues.
Okay, we can do that real quick.
Easily enough. Easily enough. But
Can I leave like a little slip of paper that says "fuck you" inside?
sure, why not? Says it.
No,
in
it's
Elven.
the. Yeah, it's so that way if literally anyone else manages to get this far, just fuck
No,
you in
so what you
particular.
do is you leave a little treasure in there, and it's like a geocache. When the
It's like
next
a
person
geocache.
Oh
comes,
my
there's
god.
there's another treasure for them to exchange.
I love geocaches. Oh my
Geocaching's
god.
great.
I
God,
understand it, but I guess it's great because a lot of people fucking do it.
It's finding treasure
just-
in the
yeah, it's
woods,
just-
and it's wonderful.
it's just scavenger hunts, and it's great.
Some of them give.
Never tried it.
Oh my god,
So-
Josh, you'd love it. Come visit.
I
I'll
have-
teach you geocaching.
Cool.
I have a uncle